First, I want to start by what we like, kind of maybe the old school way of thinking about drains, how we used to do it. So, like you said, plumbers used to do the drain calls. So, every single plumber would have a drain machine. They'd have a large machine for main lines, small machine for branch lines, and
We would
maybe
charge a lot for drains.
Yeah, and we would charge like $400 or $350 or sometimes $500 if you had to pull and reset a toilet to unclog a drain. And there was no model. It was just about the drain clog. So somebody's drain's backing up. Let's say it's a main line backing up in a laundry tub or through a floor drain in the basement. We'd come out for $350 or $400, and this is 5 or 6 years ago, and unclog it and say, typically, all right, yeah, it's unclogged, good to go. And it costs next time it backs up. Obviously, well, maybe not obviously to some listeners, good drains don't back up. You don't fix a clogged drain.
Something's wrong
with the sewer machine. 99% of the time, I mean, there's soft clogs, things like that, very occasionally, 1%ers, but something's wrong with the line if it's backing up, right? So we just found, and it was a lot through joining Nexstar, meeting other people in the drain business, that we were leaving so much money on the table. The only time that we would do like a sewer dig, I talked about like when I was a kid, I was on the sewer dig crew. Many times it would be, it just kept backing up.
Yeah, we were rodding it. We would rod main lines for like 4 and 5 hours.
Yeah, couldn't get it open. Literally couldn't get it open. And then we'd say, hey, we can't get it open. You need to dig this up. Yeah. So sometimes customers would have 3 or 4 or 5 backups. And, it wasn't like we never mentioned it. I think it was probably mentioned, but there was no process around it like, hey, we can do a dig for you. We can dig this up and replace it. But there was no process. So fast forward to the process you're going to talk about, how we streamlined it, separated the drains, have a turnover model to sales team, all that. Through that, we kind of determined that from a financial standpoint, you cannot do a drain call for cheap enough. There's almost no dollar amount, even if it's free, that it's not worth just getting as many drain calls as you possibly can. So that's why every city that you drive around in America, there's billboard after billboard for companies like ours and other types, some just drain companies that are $90 drains. 83 are free is a common one. $99 drain special. That's why there's drain specials in every city. We're not a discount company, or like I should say that's not our marketing strategy. We kind of like to market on value and on great service. Not typically a price marketing company for different reasons, different subject. But the one place we do that a lot is drains. We have a $90 standing drain special. So if you Google anything about drains, very likely in our area, our $90 drain special is coming up. So that's because of the financial dynamics that you just can't do a drain for cheap enough because of what it can turn into. I'll say we're not unique in that. We have an 83 or free company in town that does a ton of drains, other $99 drain specials, 93 are free drain specials. So pretty much if you have a drain clog in our area, you can get it unclogged for very inexpensively.